Welcome, listeners. You are in for a treat today. We have got the second, number 2 in our interview series. And today we are going to welcome the guitar geek himself, Mr. Andrew Ferris. Welcome.
Hello.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm doing really well.
Excellent.
That's a complete lie, actually. I've got a back injury. But
But apart from
in
the
world of
searing
music
back pain,
and guitar, I'm doing fantastic.
yeah. I mean, this is a bit of an odd one because we've had you on before as a host. But this is more of a kind of an insight into yourself and into your internet persona as the guitar geek.
Yeah, I'm mainly using this as a kind of therapy session to get out all the bad stuff. But yeah, it's going to be fun because it's just you and me and 2 microphones.
Indeed. I mean, you are one of my favourite people, so this is it's pure enjoyment for me. This is.
Yeah, we share a love of dad jokes. So,
yes, we do. Hopefully, we won't litter too many in this podcast and make it palatable for our audience. But I don't know.
I've got a little tally chart. Hang on, I'll grab a pen and see how many things I need to cut out.
So, without further ado, I suppose we should make a start.
Yeah.
Our first question kind of kicks us off with your guitar journey. How did you get started with the whole kind of guitar obsession?
Well, Adam, it started when I was about 12, 13, which would have been about 1994. And there are several reasons. Basically, I'm from a very small village. It's called the Forest of Dean is the area, and the village has nothing to do, really. And one of those general places where there's nothing, and you have to make your own fun. And one morning at school, a guy from Bristol arrived, and he'd moved to the area, and he was from a city.
The exotic shores of Bristol.
Yeah. Extremely exotic. It doesn't get much more West Country. And he played guitar, and he was a bit weird, and he looked weird, and he spoke weird, and I thought, yeah, wouldn't mind being weird. And he brought music with him, and music that just didn't manage to filtrate into the Forest of Dean. And we're talking the Pixies, we're talking Nirvana, we're talking all that grunge stuff that was in the early 90s.
Yeah, very off the time.
I heard it and I thought, yeah, I want to do that. That's my thing. That sounds interesting. It's I didn't know what it was. I had no idea how I was going to get there. But we formed a band pretty much the first week that we met, and he could play a little bit of guitar and I could play nothing. So naturally, I started as the drummer.
Yeah.
And I got promoted to bass player, and then through the years, I managed to get all the way to lead singer and guitar player.
Wow,
it's
that is
pretty well.
That's the full promotion, that is, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm very, very happy.
And then where past that did your guitar journey take you?
It took me into, used the word already, obsession, complete obsession. It took me out of college. It took me out of the good books of my parents, but it did take me into playing guitar and getting paid for it in covers bands and working in studios and having my own originals band. The teenage dream, the rock star dream.
Oh yes,
which was still alive in the 90s. And yeah, it brought a lot of fun, a lot of work, a lot of stress, but it just kept coming, and there was never enough. It was go to bed thinking about guitars and waking up thinking about guitars, and anything other than that was just getting in the way of guitars.
Yeah, I mean, I had an experience very similar myself. I kind of had a point in life where I was trying to deny the fact that I was so obsessed with guitar and just playing music.
Mm-hmm.
But I was in a job that I really, really hated. And in the mornings, I would try and cram in as much guitar playing before I physically had to step out the house to get to the job. And then at night time, I would play guitar until I could no longer stay awake. And that didn't last very long before I got fired from that job.
Well, may I ask what the job was, or what the area was?
It was telephone work.
Oh,
So
okay.
So it was somewhat soul destroying.
Yeah, ouch.
But yeah.
I hope we never met. I hope that probably was very rude to you at some point if we did.
No. It was a very niche area. So.
Oh yeah. And we've gone there already. There we go.
Yeah, it makes it sound seedy there, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, it's 0900 numbers, is it?
I wouldn't know.
Lots of heavy breathing. Yeah, I didn't enjoy the job at all.
Well, I've done numerous jobs that I can't say I enjoyed, and one of them was also telephony.
Yeah, it's not a career for me.
No, guitars is a career.
Yeah, guitars. But yeah, I ended up. I mean, I got to a crossroads there where I thought I'm spending more time doing guitar than I am concentrating on work. So I thought I'd make a go of it and try something vaguely guitar related.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean that's pretty cool. So carrying on with your journey through the maze that is guitardom.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm one with words, aren't I?
Yeah.
Could you name a possible highlight of your guitar playing career?
Well, first time on stage playing guitar was awesome.
Yeah.
And there are several highlights, and it's kind of, it's the feeling. It's not necessarily anything that would impress anybody.
Yeah.
But it was. I remember that first time being on stage in the drama hall at school, and just having these nerves just coursing through my body, and having this feeling that I'd never had before, and it was purely of my own making.
Yeah.
And then playing these songs, again, it was all Nirvana covers probably. And the rhythm guitar player had a PV Bandit.
Nice.
I believe, or maybe something PV Bandit-y.
Yeah.
And it just fed back the entire set. And I didn't care. It was like, this is the best thing ever. And that was a particular highlight, the first time. You know, everybody's first time is wonderful. I would hope that everybody's first time is wonderful. Sorry.
Yeah,
mine was joyous. I can then go a little bit more sort of attempting to impress. In 1999, as I said, I'm from the Forest of Dean. I was plucked from nowhere into suddenly the finals of a national Battle of the Bands.
Oh wow!
Back in the days when Battle of the Bands were a thing, before X Factor and all that stuff. And it was organised by Leeds County Council, I think, or something like that, trying to find the next big thing, as everyone was. And it was called the Bright Young Things. And I'm still a little sore to this day about it, because it was quite a challenge, and people at school saying, "Oh, where's Leeds? What is that place? Is that more than an hour away? Can I get a bus?" But no, we played in this really cool, I think it was a 3,000 people capacity venue, and there were lights and big PAs and technicians and people giving you things and saying, "You need to stand there," and it was like the real thing, it was a real show.
Yeah.
And it was so exciting, because I was playing guitar and singing these songs that I'd written with my band, and we journeyed all this way. And there were people actually at our gig watching us, and people wearing T-shirts, and it was kind of the school thing again, but at a next level.
Yeah.
And we came second.
Oh.
Which is why I'm sore, because second. I thought, yay.
Yeah. It's almost, but not quite, isn't it?
Yeah. yeah, it was painful, but also, oh, well done, but not quite.
Yeah.
Which kind of followed me for a long time. That second place syndrome, I guess. I didn't do many or any competitions after that, but that sort of almost getting there. And I think, if anything, that fed me even more with the desire to want to succeed as a musician. Almost getting something, almost achieving something, and then not quite getting there.
Yeah.
And I even bought a guitar for the occasion, which was a big mistake to get it on guitar terms again. I was playing, my main guitar was a Fender Telecaster, the USA Standard of that year, and it's actually in this room with me right now.
Oh, wow.
And I bought as a backup guitar an Epiphone SG, the G400.
Nice guitar, yeah.
Which is nothing like a Fender Telecaster.
No, it's...
But I had all my patches saved on my whatever multi. I think I was using a Boss ME30 at the time and a Marshall Valve Estate. And I accidentally put on the SG instead of the Tele at this Battle of the Bands thing, and didn't sound very good because it was an SG versus a Tele.
Oh, maybe that was the
anyway,
difference. Maybe that was that one place difference.
Maybe I should have played the Telecaster.
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, given the choice, it's always play the Telecaster.
But I mean, that's most of my choice, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
I think over half of my guitars are Telecasters, or at least approaching that shape. So
I've got 3 in here, and there's another 2 in the garage currently waiting to be messed with and improved or destroyed. Not sure which way it's going to go yet.
Speaking of that very garage, so I mean, you are here as the Guitar Geek.
Yeah.
Can you give us a little bit of an insight as to how that started, how the Guitar Geek kind of persona and how it evolved into the YouTube channel?
Boredom, probably. No, as a wannabe musician, as a wannabe rock star, it's never going to die, and anyone that's ever tried it's never going to say, "Oh, it's over now. I'm never going to keep trying."
Yeah.
But I wanted to do something that was not related to music that I made directly.
Yeah.
Because everything that I've learned guitar-wise is learned through experience or making mistakes and having to fix them.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, well, I can do stuff with the guitars. I know things about guitars. I've got a camera that I've been using for the video covers that I was doing, because I had another YouTube channel before this, which was video songs, covers, and my Andrew Ferris, the solo musician person guy. And that didn't pan out so well because it turned out to be a lot of work.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, I have this passion for guitars. I want to just share it. And it was really, there was no real agenda. And I just started making videos. And then suddenly, like a surprise, I've got the Squire Mustang, the HH Bullet Mustang.
Yeah.
And I must say that the YouTube channel is completely self-funded as well. There's nobody has paid me to make anything, and I keep getting accused of, oh, this guy's getting paid by Boss or blah 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 blah. But no, it's all my own stuff. And this Squire Mustang came, and I thought that's a pretty good guitar, but the neck was nasty, and there were some severe things needed to be adjusted. So I started making this series on me filming myself fixing this Mustang. And then the YouTube channel went from pretty much nothing to quite popular, in the relative term, in a week. And people were interested in what I was doing. People were asking me questions and suddenly asking for my expertise, of which I don't claim to have any.
I mean, with the name like the Guitar Geek, though, I mean, it's almost implied, isn't it?
Sorry. That's why it's the Guitar Geek and not the guitar expert or the the best guitar person in the world on YouTube, because it's not true.
Yeah.
yeah, so it really is just about the love of guitars and the joy that it gives me, and hopefully I can share that with some people and also maybe share some knowledge along the way.
Yeah, I mean, it comes across. It definitely does. Watching the videos, it seems like you're so so engrossed in what you're doing, and you're having so much fun doing it that it's just infectious. I mean, I'm a huge personal fan of your Guitar Geek stuff, which I've not made any secret of.
No, it's really nice to be It's nice to be talking to a fan.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird kind of reciprocal thing here, isn't it? With the Fret Talk stuff and the
Yeah, I mean, you and I are both very lucky to be in a group full of people on a secret Facebook group that everybody loves guitars.
yeah.
And there's just a lot of love for your fellow guitar player, which is hard to find on the internet. But now that you've started to spread this love with the podcast, it's become something new entirely and something even more interesting, something else to be passionate about.
Yeah. It's a great excuse to look at all things guitar related. It's a great excuse to be doing that research late into the night, and
yeah, it's also the place where I can talk about things that I probably shouldn't have bought. Oh no, I've accidentally bought another thing.
yeah.
I'll put it. That was another reason for the YouTube channel. It was justification of buying gear.
It's a very clever scheme.
Yeah, it's anyone listening that is needing to buy gear, just start a YouTube channel or Instagram.
I mean,
make something out of it.
Very, very much along the lines of why I started the budget pedal chat thing. I found myself strangely obsessed and with a large collection of budget pedals. I thought, well, I've got to do something with them now, haven't I?
Yeah.
So yeah, that ended up happening. And it's kind of ticking over. I mean, it's slowed down as of recent. But I'll keep it going. I mean, the other day I managed to crack out my an MXR EQ that I'd purchased and had left in a box somewhere. And that was amazing. So I'm going to be doing some stuff with that very, very shortly. But yeah, no,
it's all about being creative with a thing.
Yeah, definitely.
So for that pedal, for example, you could do a number of creative videos with just an MXR EQ pedal.
Indeed, yeah.
And as long as you're passionate about it, it doesn't really matter what you do. I think if other people can grab that you love what you're doing, it gets shared, it gets spread and doubled and tripled.
Yeah, definitely.
To rub your back now, I enjoy your Instagram channel.
Oh, thank you.
It's fun, and that's what I want to do. I want to have fun doing what I'm doing.
Well, I think that's the main point behind any of it, isn't it? Because
Absolutely.
We're definitely not doing it for the money. Because if we were, we'd be very unhappy by now.
Yeah, and I'd be very poor.
Yes, yeah. I mean, I'm poor anyway, but I'm poor and happy, so...
Hey, it's the dream.
It's the best. Yeah, it's the best way to be. Right, whipping it back around to your Guitar Geek channel. Very recently, you shared some tragic news of a certain Epiphone guitar.
Yeah, I did, Adam. You're right.
I'd really hate to bring it up because I know how this guitar affected you somewhat, but
oh man, it was, and it forever shall be painful.
Yeah. So for our listeners who weren't privy to that or missed out on that whole thing, do you mind just giving us an overview of what happened and some kind of thoughts and feelings?
Yeah, I'll take a big boy brave pill and give the story. Again, going back to when I was a teenager, and now that I'm old enough and ugly enough to kind of buy things that I wanted back then and couldn't afford back then, I fell in love with an Epiphone Emperor 2, the Joe Pass Signature.
A beautiful
specifically in natural blonde color. Because it belonged to the dad of the bass player in my band, and it was just so different, and I had no idea. It had flat wound strings, and it just sounded so weird and good that it grabbed everybody's ear and eye. And it was on my sort of guitar bucket list, and I have several search agents out looking for it on all the classified ads, and there was one in particular, and it came up, and it popped up sort of near me. I probably should point out that I live in Austria at this point, because it popped up in Vienna, I think, and so that's about it's within postage distance and 2 hours driving. Anyway, back to the guitar. This Emperor 2, not Pro 2, popped up, and I thought, don't have any money, but that's on the list. I'll try. And the guy wanted 400 euros for it, and I offered him. I went in low at 275. Because that's the kind of person I am. And he said, no, I absolutely can't take less than 400. I said, okay, never mind. And thought nothing of it. He then suddenly contacted me and said, okay, I'll take 325, and went in at 310. And yeah, so 310, I got a guitar delivered to me.
That's pretty good bargain.
It is good. It's a 90s Epiphone. It's really, really good. Made in the Korean Unsung factory, I believe. And I sell and buy guitars quite often.
Yeah.
And when I sell them, I sometimes get what I would call an annoying message saying, please make sure that when you send my guitar, you package it well and you put lots of bubble wrap around it and send it nicely. And I read those messages and I think,
it almost goes unspoken, doesn't
it? Yeah. It's like a waste of a message, waste of my time because this person's asked me to package it. Anyway, it turns out these people are not so stupid because the guy that I bought this Epiphone from sent the guitar in a hard case with 4 cable ties around it and a piece of string. And the label just sort of slapped on it with my address and my name. And,
oh dear.
I came home and my girlfriend had accepted the parcel.
Yeah.
And I looked at it on the floor in the hall of my house and I thought, oh no. No. Because there was just no way. The case itself was completely knackered. And I made an unboxing video because I was sure that it was going to be broken and I wanted proof. And lo and behold, it was broken, and it broke my heart to open this guitar case to see one of my dream guitars. The guy had put no protection whatsoever, no bubble wrap, no little peanuts. No, nothing.
Just nothing.
Nada. And he'd even put it in the wrong guitar case. And what had happened is there'd been pressure on the case, and it had put pressure on the neck and the body.
Yeah.
And the two had decided they didn't want to be together anymore.
Oh no. So
they parted ways, and I opened this guitar case, and it was a broken guitar. And I had a mixture of upsettedness, upset. And anger, pure anger.
Yes.
And lots of sweary words came to mind. And I was just really annoyed. And I thought, okay, this guy's never going to give me money back. Even as the guitar geek, I thought the work that's going to need to go into this to fix it, and maybe I can make a great YouTube video out of it.
Yeah.
It wasn't worth it. The guitar was beyond what I would call
economical repair.
Yeah, and also it wasn't the dream then. You know, my dream was kind of dashed.
Yeah.
So I made a YouTube video and I cried a little bit. And it actually sounds like a very boring story now, but it's more of an emotional journey.
No, I completely feel it. And especially having followed the story and knowing what you were going through, just that whole process. The fact that it got you so upset and so angry is completely not within your normal character. So it had to be something so much of an emotional experience.
It was. I mean, I was upset that the guitar was broken. I was angry that someone could send a guitar, because all guitars are precious,
Yes.
and have so little care and so little respect for a guitar, and also for the person that he was shipping it to.
Yeah.
And then he blamed the shipping company. And I'd already labelled him an idiot, because you can't ship a guitar in just a case.
No.
And anyone's listening to this wants to ship a guitar, go and get a box. Put it in a case, then put it in a box with some bubble wrap, because a guitar case, even the correct guitar case, will not suffice.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, and he wanted to blame the shipping company. He was actually pretty cool. But then I said, okay, well, I'll send you the guitar back, and you reimburse me the money I paid plus the return shipping.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, this was
So then
the
it
next
became
bit
this
of the saga,
principal thing that I'm not going to send this guitar back and pay the €12 it's going to cost me to send a guitar back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I asked a few guys from Fret Talk, and the summary was that, just suck it up and
Yeah.
eat the €12 and get the guitar money back, which I did, and I did get the money back.
I think in that sense, you're a much bigger person than I. Because I know if I was in that situation, I would be so stubborn that I would completely disregard the kind of logic behind it, and the fact that, okay, €12 and I'll get it out my way. No, I would fight that until the very last, even if it cost me the refund of the guitar itself.
That's the thing. I had his address. I thought, I'm going to drive there. I'm going to sort this bloke out. I'm going to tell him what's what, and make the world a better place. And that was all in my head. And then suddenly, it wasn't until I posted with the guys, and I thought, it's only 11 or 12 euros.
Yeah.
But still, no, angry man, angry Andrew.
Yeah.
And I thought about offering, say, okay, well, reimburse me €200, and I'll pay you €100 for it, and I'll fix the guitar. And I went through all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But no, it's a real shame, man. But it was upsetting. And
Yeah. I mean, I feel your pain on that.
well, the thing is, if I was not the guitar geek, I would be more tempted to name and shame this guy.
Yeah.
Because I have his name, I have his band name. I could use that and do naughty things on the internet.
I'm sure we could all do naughty things on the internet, Mr. Ferris.
But it doesn't feel right. And
No.
I think that, to take it back to the YouTube channel, being the guitar geek keeps me in check a little bit.
Yeah, you've got that kind of Spider-Man thing, haven't you? You've got the power and the responsibility.
Yes, I have accepted great responsibility.
And yes, definitely.
But it wouldn't be right. My
No.
YouTube channel is all about making the best of guitars and finding cool things about guitars. And suddenly I come along with a video, oh, this idiot sent me a guitar, and here's his name, and here's his mobile number. And
blasting someone for their oversight, be it intentional or just down to stupidity. It kind of flies in the face of the positive message of the Guitar Geek channel.
Yeah, but sometimes you don't have to be on all the time.
No.
So,
I think the fact that you've thought it in private, but in public you've retained that grace.
Well, my girlfriend said, it's only a guitar.
Oh dear.
So I walked away.
It's only a guitar.
You got your money back. That's not the point.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, I wish him the best. And actually, he's got a broken guitar, so that's
he's got to deal with that now. Maybe he might send it back to you and ask you to repair it.
I should advertise my services.
Yeah.
Services.
Yeah. €310.
Yeah. No, it's a real shame because guitar lives matter.
They do,
and
yes, they do.
Respect when you're sending them, buying them, and shipping them. It actually put me off buying a used guitar again.
Yeah.
But don't worry, I'm back in the saddle, back on the horse. Yesterday, I ordered 2 guitars.
That's what I like to hear. We're gonna turn this kind of glum mood around.
Yeah, let's do it. Come on, wake up.
Because I mean, this is that was a very small part of your YouTube channel, and I'd like to point us towards a series which I've been absolutely engrossed in very recently. It is the immaculate transformation of the Gibson Studio Light.
Yes.
You've turned that from something that I did not care one bit about into something that it's now looking like a guitar I would love to own. Not only that, I have to applaud you wholeheartedly for making a 10-minute video about sanding the back of a neck without me even noticing.
I remember, I obviously I edit the videos and I speed them up for anyone who hasn't seen my videos. It's not 10 minutes of sanding, it's maybe 5 hours of sanding fitted into 10 minutes.
Yeah. You really have got the highlights of that sanding experience.
Yeah, there's not a lot of heavy breathing. It's mainly just the good bits of sanding.
Yeah, the witty quips and the dad jokes. Yeah, it's brilliant.
But if you think about it, I'm in a room talking to myself.
Yeah, it's a strange experience, isn't it?
It is very odd. And then post-recording, I'm responding to comments on me talking to myself. And there's another whole level of weirdness. But I want to give you a Fret Talk podcast exclusive.
Go on then.
This is podcast gold. See, dead air, everything. But here, on this podcast, this audio podcast, is the guitar.
That looks absolutely amazing. It looks so good. And the headstock is shiny. It's got a Gibson logo on it. It's if you have not seen the Guitar Geek videos about this Gibson Studio Light as of yet, I 100% urge you to go watch them now. Pause the podcast, go and watch those videos now.
Drop whatever you're doing. Quick, go. There's a guy sanding for 10 minutes.
It's so good that I did not even realise that you did a video about sanding for 10 minutes.
I didn't realise till I edited it, and I thought, I didn't do anything there apart from sanding.
Yeah, there's a lot of sanding.
But here's the back, look. More podcast gold.
Yes. It looks immaculate. I mean, it's a better finish than a lot of the 2018 models.
Yeah, there's not much I can do about the top because it's nearly died then. Put it back on the stand safely. The top is scratched and there are some really deep scratches in there.
Yeah.
But everything else was fixable, or at least possible to make more beautiful.
Yeah, I've got to say, with the binding, the natural binding around the body, it's really made that guitar pop.
Yeah, it's not, when I bought it, it's again going back to teenage dreams. In the 90s, I wanted a Les Paul, a Gibson Les Paul. I had an Epiphone, and everybody, I can't say everybody, but many people that own Epiphones want the Gibson, but make do with the Epiphone. Would you agree? Would you agree there?
I've done exactly the same. I had a wine red Epiphone for somewhere approaching about 7 or 8 years, and then a Les Paul standard came up at a very good price. So I ended up buying the Gibson and getting rid of the Epiphone.
I think I've had 4 Epiphone Les Paul standards and an Epiphone Tribute Plus.
Yep.
Somewhere in the region of 5 or 6 Epiphone Les Pauls. And I remember playing. Again, it was the dad of a band member, a different band member. Her dad had a Studio Les Paul in the 90s.
Yeah,
and it was also wine red, and it was just amazing. There's something about the Gibsons of the late 90s that Gibson haven't touched on again, in my opinion. And it's this mysticism. And I had a theory that I was discussing with a band member the other day, is that anything post-2000 sounds too modern.
I'm going to push that to post 2001.
Okay. Yeah, post 2001. Is yours a 2000 by any chance?
Mine's 2001. I think it's quite early 2001.
I'm not saying they're bad. The early 2000s Gibsons were good, but there's a mysticism about the 90s one.
Yeah. To be fair though, my Les Paul weren't standard when I bought it. It had AMGs in it. So, I know, yeah.
God no. If I ever do that on the Guitar Geek channel, then please tell me, and I'll close the channel.
But like I say, I got it for an absolute deal, and now it's got some Damasio pickups in it now.
Nice.
I can't remember what, if I'm honest. I know it's the Nexon Air Norton, but I think the bridge is something Joe Satriani endorsed, but he's got about 4 different pickups, so I don't know.
Most importantly, what colour is this guitar?
It is ebony.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a good one.
But to go back to this Studio Light, it's a Studio Light, so it's a studio, but they've chopped out a big block of mahogany in the middle.
Okay.
And they've put in balsa wood.
Yes, yeah, I remember seeing this on your.
They didn't call it balsa wood; they called it some sort of litanium.
Yeah.
That's a really. This wasn't there, but that's a really good word. I'm going to have that one.
Porous tone core.
Yes. It basically makes the guitar lighter, but balsa is a tone wood, apparently.
What?
Yeah, apparently it is. Apparently it is. All those aeroplanes we built were sounding really good.
Yeah, they sounded immaculate as they were flying through the air.
But yeah, it was. I got it from Italy, again on the same classified thing that I got the Epiphone from, because the Emperor, and it was in terrible condition. It was like this guy had tried to make it neglected and sort of just gave a kick every time he walked past it.
It was a very punk guitar, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it was so dirty it wasn't even cool dirty. Yeah, and I'm all up for dirty guitars and abusing guitars, but this one was beyond it.
Yeah,
and I didn't like the color, but it was the Les Paul that I wanted, and now it's something that I honestly would say is one of my favorites.
Yep, I'd completely agree. It looks amazing.
It sounds good as well, believe it or not. That's apparently people like the sounds of guitars, not just the way they look.
What?
Yeah, this is news to me. I learned that people like listening to guitar music also.
If our Mick's listening to this podcast, he's going to have us strung up, isn't he?
He is. Oh, I wish Mick was here. We're here. Oh, Mick. Mick, personal message. I miss you.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah.
To be fair, so do I. I really enjoy doing podcasts with Mick. He's a very wild character.
Yeah.
Which makes things very interesting.
Yeah, we've got some good guys on the podcast. It's really good listening. Bit of self-promotion there. Listen every week.
Indeed. To be honest, I do.
Good. So do I.
I do more than once, to be honest, because I go through it for quality checks as well.
Yeah.
But I genuinely enjoy listening to it as well, in a non-narcissistic way.
I have this vision of you now cutting out everybody and you're just listening to your parts.
Yeah, it's really easy because I record my mic through
that's perfect.
a single channel, so it's really simple.
Okay, very, very nice for the ego.
Indeed. Right, so I think we're gonna move on to our next question. We're very fast running out of questions, to be honest. We're doing pretty good for time. So, what does the future hold for your Guitar Geek channel? What can we expect to see?
Who knows? I have plans. I started the channel with no agenda, as I said, but it's grown into something that's become more than a hobby.
Yes.
And what will not change about the channel is it will always continue to be honest reviews and honest stuff.
Brilliant.
I'm not selling out to the man, no matter what. Oh, bless you.
Hopefully the microphone didn't pick that up.
It did.
Oh dear.
But yeah, so I'm keeping the channel me, as it were, because
Brilliant.
no matter what happens, and companies are starting to send me stuff or starting to email me and saying, hey, will you review this or will you demo this and will you do that? And the answer is yes, probably. But I have to then...
Yeah, with a caveat.
Several companies have said that's really cool, and I've got a few products coming that they're aware that I'm doing honest reviews and honest demos.
Yeah.
Several companies have never responded back after I've written that back, which says enough about the product and makes me realise I did the right thing.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, the product itself should speak for itself, shouldn't it? And if a manufacturer is so behind their product and believe in their product so much, then there should be no problem with an honest review.
Well, that's the problem I have. I can't get behind something I don't believe in. So
No, completely.
and I think that it would come through straight away if I tried to make a video that wasn't honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, to be more specific with the future of the channel, there's going to be more Boss Katana stuff coming.
Brilliant.
I'll say it again. I am not in any way endorsed or affiliated with Boss.
No.
I just happen to really love the Boss Katana.
No, it really gripes me as well because if you've listened to the last couple of podcasts, especially, I've got a bias away from Boss. I'm very much kind of jaded by the whole company. However, the Boss Katana sounds absolutely brilliant, and I kind of hate it for that.
I mean, I have the 100,
Yeah.
but the 50 is kind of a no-brainer, really.
Yeah.
It as an amp, I also teach guitar, and I've got a few students that are saying, "Oh, what amp do you buy?" Boss Katana 50. Boom, straight away, they're done. But anyway, yeah, there's more Boss stuff coming for the Katana.
Yeah.
I took a Boss Katana Mini the other day. That's behind me currently. Spoiler alert: it's good. Yeah, it's good.
So yeah, we don't need to watch the video now. We've got the
done.
review.
I'm not even going to make the video. I'm just going to refer people back to this podcast.
Yeah. Yep, it's good. Yep.
There's more to it than that, honestly.
Yeah.
What else have I got? I have got an obscene amount of pedals in this room, which I've spoken to you previously about, saying that I'm going to push the channel slightly in the way of pedals and making sure that as friends, you and I are cool with that.
Yeah, completely.
And once you told me that we couldn't be friends any longer if I did that, and you calmed down and you put all the things down that you were going to throw at me, you said, yeah, that's fine. You do that, that's fine.
I did have a massive clean-up job from all of the toys that I threw out the pram.
It's not worth the effort, is it?
No. I realised
no,
that.
But you're really cool about it, and it's just, I think it's just nice to ask to make sure that I don't tread on any toes. But I have got 20 pedals under the desk right now that are made by companies like Nux and Joyo and Moore. And
is that how you pronounce that one?
Chinese budgetary things. So I'm going to do a series on pedals once a week.
Yep.
I'm going to start doing some guidance teaching videos.
Yeah.
Anything that I think is worth sharing. But most of all, I'm going to be posting more regularly because that's the instant death of a channel, is not posting regularly.
Yes, stagnation.
Stagnation, that's the word. But being a dad, as you'll understand, life gets in the way.
Yeah. Mainly little children. They are complete and utter time sinks, the lot of them.
Yeah, they are. I mean, you think you're going to have kids and it's going to be easy. Everyone tells you it's easy, and then it turns out it's not.
You've got to love them, though, haven't you? The charming.
But you don't have to, but you need to be seen as loving.
Yeah. Social services tend to step in otherwise, don't they?
Well, actually, my daughter helps me quite a lot. She likes to come into the studio and choose which guitar I should play, and then she plugs it in. And then as soon as she's plugged it in, and I've almost plucked a string, she says, "No, next one." And then I think it's all about the plugging and unplugging, to be honest.
Yeah,
but,
that's her favourite part.
Yeah, she has a few favourite guitars, which we kind of agree on, really.
Cool. I mean, the other day I'd built a little freight-based pedal board for someone.
Oh, the Behemoth.
No, that's mine. That is.
Oh no, yours is the Behemoth. This is the one that
it's
could be called Thomas.
Yeah, it's vaguely sized around Thomas and Friends pedal company pedal boards.
You mean the pedal? Oh, that one. Yeah, the one.
Yeah, and I was putting some Velcro, well, some cheap Velcro substitute. Shh, don't tell him. Onto the board, and my little boy came in, and then he decided he was going to help me out, and started unraveling the Velcro.
Nice.
And he unraveled most of the 25 meters of it, and then proceeded to tell his mom, "Arlo fixed it. Arlo fixed it." Which,
good lad.
I mean, you can't complain with that logic, can you?
No, definitely not. Daddy has this problem. It's all rolled up. Needs to be unrolled. Yep.
He was spouting some other phrases as well, but I can't remember them. And I fear that we're switching off some of our younger audience.
To Dadcast.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but without any of the cool dad jokes. So,
well, that's the thing. Under pressure, I'm terrible at dad jokes. I just Google and steal all mine, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, we do when we've got time to think about it. We have these immense rallies of dad jokes, don't we?
Yeah, it's a very healthy competitive sport.
Right, so I think we're gonna wrap our interview up with a final question now, and it's I think this might be our signature question. This one.
I'm a little bit nervous.
Yeah. So it's which guitar featured on your YouTube channel is your favourite and why?
Oh, like asking to choose a favourite child.
It is, yeah.
I have to go with the Gibson SG standard. Mid-2000s, ebony.
Yeah.
And donator of parts to the Les Paul Studio Lite, because I took it apart to give parts to the Les Paul Studio.
Yeah.
I have no idea why. It's just my go-to. It's just, I know it's going to oddly stay in tune. I know it's going to sound good and not too thick like a Les Paul and not too thin like a Strat, which are both desirable tones. But doing a lot of studio work and a lot of session work, the SG just gives me what I need sometimes, and it's maybe a little bit lazy on my part, but it feels right. It's quite a chunky 50s neck, even though I tell myself I believe that I prefer the 60s slimline. And it just does what I need it to do. And because I've got long monkey arms and I look like Beaker from the Muppets.
Yeah, apparently so. House and Beaker all in one.
The long neck just fits right. And it's not too heavy for my poorly back.
That's nice to hear.
It's the least rock and roll answer I could give, but it's the truth.
But it's a very rock and roll guitar, so I think you can get away with that.
Oh, yeah, it balances it, yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty cool.
So yeah, it's the SG. If I can give a sort of close second.
Yep, go on.
Quick, am I allowed?
Yep.
Oh, yes. It's the Pink Squire Affinity Strat, the glitter pink one.
Oh yes, definitely.
Because it was my first real mod that I did, and it's modded to my specs, and has sort of split coils and push buttons and things all over the place to fiddle with. And again, because I've modded it and within an inch of its life, it stays in tune and it's intonated and it delivers.
I'm just going to point you towards episode 14. There's a little bit about intonation on that one as well. So listen out for that.
Well, that's already come out by the time that we're talking on this one.
I don't know when I'm going to release this one, if I'm honest. But
okay. So in real time, it's next Monday.
Yes.
But in podcast land, it could be any time.
It could be, yeah.
Keep them guessing. Always leave them asking for more.
Indeed. I know. I really should schedule these things, shouldn't I?
Nah, where's the fun in that?
I know, yeah. I just like creating content. I just like talking to people.
Yeah.
And this has been brilliant. I'm gonna give a favourite of mine as well, actually, from your YouTube channel.
Yeah, please do. Sorry, that's very rude of me.
No, not at all.
Favourite of yours from my YouTube channel. Okay, go for it.
Yeah. My favourite, it goes along the lines of that pink sparkle, but it's the green sparkle. The one that we donated to our good friend Paul.
Yeah.
I saw on your YouTube channel the other day, it was probably about a week ago, the little review you did before sending it off to Paul.
Mm.
And it almost choked me up. The fact that we all kind of banded together and how much he loves that guitar now.
It is a killer guitar.
I mean, he talks about it almost as much as he does his Vox. So
get away.
Yeah.
Wow, it's the dream team.
So yeah.
No, it's a great guitar.
Yeah.
It's another Squire Affinity, and I modded it and added some iron gear pickups and some better pots and did a setup on it, which is really the best thing you can do for a cheap guitar.
Yeah.
And it plays like, I think it cost us, let's say, €200.
Yeah.
It now plays in the region of 400 or 500.
Yeah,
you're going to buy new without a setup. And yeah, little Guitar Geek tip, and get your guitars serviced and they will play better.
It almost seems so
sounds
simple.
Too obvious.
But no, I mean, it's something that so often gets overlooked. I mean, even by myself, I've been playing for more years than I care to think about. And the other day, I finally realised that two of my guitars that weren't quite performing right, the fault was the fact that I hadn't bothered to intonate them properly.
Unforgivable, but I'm guilty also.
No. I mean, I'm sure I checked them and it was close enough, but I didn't go through it with a fine-tooth comb. And in doing that, the guitars now actually sing.
Beautiful.
Indeed. And I think that's where we're going to end it today.
Good.
So, I mean, we're coming up to an hour as well, which is brilliant. It's about
that's more than enough for anybody of my rubbish.
No, it's been fantastic. So,
good.
All of those people out there in Fret Talk land, how do they find your YouTube channel?
They just search for The Guitar Geek.
The Guitar Geek. Not Guitar Geek, The Guitar Geek.
The Guitar Geek. Somebody already took Guitar Geek. That's basically how you find me. I'm also on Instagram, but you can find that through YouTube.
Yeah, it's Guitar Geek YT, isn't it?
Yeah, YT, which stands for something.
Young
Teeth.
Young teeth.
Young teeth. No, it's yeah. So The Guitar Geek, or you can search for person that seems to be paid by boss, and you'll probably come up with me.
Yeah, apparent boss payroll.
Yeah.
And
just go to the boss.com, number one endorsee.
Yeah,
that's me.
/ Guitar Geek, and then you'll be right there.
Yeah.
Just you sitting on a pile of money.
That's it, exactly what it is.
So yeah, that's brilliant. Yeah. Obviously, to get your say on the Fret Talk podcast, or to suggest any interviews or anything in the future, it's Facebook groups, and then Brett Talk Podcast. I've managed to put an actual HTML link in the show notes for the past couple of podcasts, so it's simply a case of clicking on that one. If you want to catch me, it's Budget Pedal Chap at Instagram. So that's instagram.com/budgetpedalchap. It's facebook.com/budgetpedalchap. And like I say, there'll hopefully be some updates based on the MXR 6-band EQ very soon. I think I've got another couple of pedals which I'm in an hour and about whether to do. So maybe check out them. So I'm going to say thank you once again for taking the time, Mr. Ferris, the Guitar Geek. It's been an absolute pleasure, and we are going to get you on another podcast very, very shortly, I am sure.
I really look forward to it. It's fun to do, and it's really nice to talk guitars with people that also have a passion. So
Indeed. So from me, your host, Budget Pedal Chap, and from the Guitar Geek, that will be us for today. Listen again soon. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Ta-da.